If you want to master your mind, you must first learn to master yourself. These are the words of Shi Heng, a Shaolin master whose lessons on discipline and balance echo through centuries of wisdom. Yet long before we heard these words in the East, Carl Jung in the West was also exploring the mysterious depths of the human mind. What happens when we bring their teachings together? Could we uncover a way to make the human mind not only stronger, but unbreakable? Most of us live as if our mind is in control of us, not the other way around. We drown in our emotions, fall into cycles of distraction, and break down when life gets hard. But both Jung and Shi Heng tell us this is not destiny. Your mind can be trained. Your mind can be transformed. And if you stay with me until the end of this video, you'll learn how the wisdom of East and West comes together into 7 timeless habits that can reshape the way you think, act, and live. Imagine you are standing in the middle of a storm. The winds are violent, the rain lashes at your face, and everyone around you is running for cover. But you stand still, calm, centered, unshaken. This is not fantasy. This is the image of an unbreakable mind. Don't you want that? Don't you want a mind that cannot be defeated by fear, by doubt, or by the chaos of life? The first lesson is clarity. Shi Heng says, when the water is muddy, wait until it becomes clear. Jung would call this the process of individuation, removing the masks, the false identities, until you see your true self. Both masters point to the same truth. Most of our suffering comes from confusion. We mistake other people's expectations for our own desires. We mistake temporary feelings for permanent truths. But clarity cuts through the fog. To practice clarity, begin each day with stillness. Ask yourself, what is truly mine and what is borrowed from others? With clarity, you stop living someone else's story and start living your own. The second lesson is discipline. Shi Heng explains that discipline is freedom. Without it, we are slaves to our impulses. Jung would agree. He described how the shadow controls us when we refuse to confront it. Discipline is not punishment. It is choosing the higher road, even when the lower one is easier. Think of the times you've avoided hard work only to regret it later, or the times you confronted discomfort and discovered growth. Discipline is the habit that transforms intention into reality. The third lesson is letting go. Shi Heng reminds us that holding on to anger or fear is like carrying stones in your backpack. Every step becomes heavier. Jung described something similar. Repression. What you refuse to release stays hidden in your unconscious, and it poisons you. Letting go is not weakness, it is courage. Think of a clenched fist that finally opens. The moment you let go, you free your mind to heal. The fourth lesson is consistency. A Shaolin master doesn't train only when he feels like it. He trains daily, because greatness is built one small brick at a time. Jung also spoke of daily practice, journaling, observing dreams, paying attention to inner symbols. Both masters teach us that a single action, repeated with consistency, is more powerful than bursts of passion followed by long silence. 10 minutes of reflection each day, done for 1 year, will make you wiser than 10 hours done once. Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Think about that. How many times have you blamed fate, when really it was your own untrained mind leading you? How many times have you repeated the same mistakes, thinking life was against you? Both Jung and Shi Heng reveal a shocking truth. Fate is often just unconscious habit. If you want freedom, you must wake up. You must choose awareness. If you find these lessons meaningful, subscribe now, because the next video may be the one that shifts your entire perspective, and I don't want you to miss it. The fifth lesson is awareness. Shi Heng tells us that thoughts are like clouds passing through the sky. You don't have to chase them, and you don't have to believe them. Jung teaches the same with the concept of active imagination. Observe your thoughts as if they are characters on a stage. Awareness breaks the illusion that every thought is truth. Imagine hearing the thought, "I'm not good enough." Instead of obeying it, you pause and ask, is this reality or just fear? That pause is power. The sixth lesson is stillness. In a world drowning in noise, stillness is rebellion. Shi Heng compares stillness to sharpening the sword of the mind. Without silence, your blade grows dull. Jung also valued silence. His deepest insights came not in conversation, but in solitude, in his red book where he listened to the voice of the unconscious. Stillness is not the absence of life. It is where life speaks most clearly. When was the last time you sat in silence without reaching for your phone? If you can't sit with yourself for 5 minutes, how can you face the storms of life? The seventh and final lesson is balance. This is the root of all the others. Shi Heng says, life is like walking on a rope. Lean too far to one side, and you fall. Jung taught the same in his idea of the self. Wholeness is balance between opposites. Too much discipline without letting go becomes rigidity. Too much letting go without discipline becomes chaos. Balance is not weakness, it is mastery. It means knowing when to push and when to pause, when to speak and when to stay silent, when to hold on and when to let go. Now imagine a person who lives with clarity, discipline, letting go, consistency, awareness, stillness, and balance. Imagine how unstoppable that mind would be. Storms may come, challenges may rise, but this mind does not collapse. This mind adapts, transforms, and grows. It is both grounded in silence and sharp with clarity. It is unbreakable. So let me ask you, which of these lessons speaks to you most? Is it the courage to let go, the discipline to act, or the stillness to hear your own soul? Share your thoughts in the comments. I would love to know your answer. And remember, subscribe now, because in the next video, we'll go even deeper into the hidden power of the human mind, where East and West meet, and where your greatest transformation begins.